melodyholt and Stormi. Okay. melodyholt and Miss Stormi. Now, first of all, Miss Melody done called some people out over there on the social media, okay? Let me see if I'm able to pull up her page and see what Miss Girl has said to the people. Well, really, I don't have to. So Mel pretty much went to social media where she was like questioning like some things. Like it was like she was doing like a riddle or something, like guess who, playing a guess who guessing game with who said what and who did what over on Twitter when she was watching the episode. Actually, I think I have it here. Let me see if I can share the screen real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, so it says, at the reunion, who was called boring and considered difficult to work with as it pertains to producers? Who was the puppet master on the stage? Who mentioned and then it was confirmed that someone received a booty text? Woo. Who, during the reunion, said they are concerned that someone particularly is going to hurt themselves or someone else? Then she says, so for the reunion, who had a celebrity stylist fly in? Okay, so she ended up putting that up and, you know, just talking with the people over there on the social media, getting their thoughts on stuff or whatnot, right? Well, another thing that she tweeted shortly after that, and y'all, it's a lot to it, so go ahead and hold tight as we try to go through this stuff, okay? So first things first, Melody puts this post up and she says, "Child, so who the hell recorded this convo? Who recorded this?" Right? So for those of you guys that have not tuned into Love and Marriage Huntsville, the latest episode, you know, Melody ended up speaking on Stormi came to the house. You know, she talked to Stormi. Stormi asked her about, I don't know if she asked, I think she asked her about Sheree or whatever. Basically, Melody told her that she said in the interview, like, she don't feel no ways. Like, Melody said she's done interviews where they've asked her about this woman. Melody said, I don't know that lady. Ain't got no issues with that lady. I think she beautiful. She ain't never do nothing to me. So, you know, it is what it is, okay? So she asked who recorded that, right? This is what Melody is asking. I have to put it up again. She says, child, so who the hell recorded this convo? Okay. I believe when Melody said who recorded this, I felt like she was talking about an interview. Now, if it could have been a convo, it could have been a different convo. But I know for a fact it wasn't the conversation she was having with Stormi like some of the people are trying to make it seem. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't have issues. I don't know. But that call that Destiny played, because after Melody had said, you know, whatever she said, like, y'all act like this the first time I've seen Martell with another woman. I saw him with his mistress and X, Y, and Z or whatever, right? Destiny goes to Martell. She plays this audio for Martell, and Martell gets in his feelings, whatever the case may be, right? And Melody asked on social media, I wonder who recorded that conversation. I feel like she was talking about an interview, honestly, because I've heard Melody say that in more than one interview, like back in July or August when she was doing a series of interviews, okay? She had already said that when the news had broke about Martell and Sheree dating. Here's the other thing as to why I do not believe that was a recorded conversation from Stormi like a lot of y'all are trying to make it be. When you listen to Melody's tone and how she's talking to Stormi versus how she sounds on that recorded call, her voice is more high-pitched on that recorded call, which is what Melody typically does when she does an interview. So, again, I don't know if the ladies have issues. I feel like they about to start. However, okay, if they don't already, I feel like it's possible. Miss Betty, I'm on your head, girl, it's your fault. But anyway, girl, it's possible, but as far as what y'all are trying to do, making this thing a thing, that's not what it is, okay? Stormi didn't record it, lady. All right? Destiny captured that off something else. And Stormi, my question would be this. If Destiny did indeed get this interview or whatever, that audio from someone else, and if you're hanging with her as if y'all are good friends, I would question her. Maybe, or maybe not question her. I just would kind of feel a way if she see that people are saying that you recorded this and she has yet to confirm that you didn't record it and send that to her, right? She should, to me, you know what I'm saying? Because now the people are coming after you because somebody put this narrative out there like, oh, did Stormi record it? And we'll get into that. Did Stormi record this? Did Stormi record that? Da, 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 da. Right? And I'm like, no, that's not what happened. I don't know why y'all trying to use your common sense. Come on, R. Kelly. Use your common sense. Like, why are y'all not, like, that's not the same thing. But again, if Destiny supposed to be one of your good Judies and she hasn't at least said, oh, I didn't get that recording from Stormi. That's all she had to say. You know, so it's like, girl, make sure you take that with a grain of salt. Really, all the friendships. But anywho, let's get into it. So, thank you for that. So, Angie is saying that it's not even an interview. She says it's from the confessional. And another confirmation that it's not from Stormi. Either or, it wasn't from Stormi. Let's keep going. Let me go down. All right. So this person says, so Stormi recorded her and Mel's conversation and shared it with Destiny? No, girl. But you trying, though. You trying, girl. So then Stormi says, the crazy part about it is this is being insinuated because of a post on Twitter. Why would anyone need to secretly record what is on public interviews? I don't know. Let's ask Robin. Robin Dixon. Come to the front, Robin Dixon. You too, Destiny. Anywho, she says a simple rewind would show it's not verbatim. And do y'all really believe I would record something and the producers would cut my voice out perfectly? It makes no sense. But the crazier thing is this narrative is being pushed because Mel posted that someone secretly recorded her on Twitter as if those exact words are not on I guess she meant to say not on other multiple public interviews. It is indeed on other interviews because I heard that for a fact. Melody said the exact same thing she told this girl on interviews. I've heard that. And I believe the one that comes to mind, the very first one, was the one she did with TSR. So y'all can look that up and go check that out. Okay? Let's see. So then somebody says, do y'all think Stormi like Melody for real? Like, do you really think that? Go. This is where Miss Betty decides to get herself involved. And this is where it does disappoint me, I have to say, because it's like, whatever Betty says, Stormi does not feel that way. However, it's going to make it very hard for Stormi because people are going to see Miss Betty in the same light that they're seeing Miss Wanda. Wanda says a lot of fly things out of her mouth, and whether Tisha feels that way or not, it still falls back on Tisha and makes Tisha look bad because people are going to believe that if your mama is saying this and you not saying that, your mama really speaking the truth that you want to speak, but you're afraid to speak it. So therefore, it's going to make the audience turn on Tisha. And it looks like a similar thing when it comes to Stormi, all because her mom is adding in additional sense that shouldn't be added. You know what I'm saying? In addition to that, people pulling up her history of, things that she may have said about the show as watching it as a viewer and dragging her accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But understand, Stormi and Miss they have two different, they don't feel the same about the situation, but it is what it is, okay? And then it's crazy, like, Love and Marriage Huntsville, this is going to get real tricky. And it's because the audience, it's just going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening with the audience a bit. Because you're going to have some of the audience that's going to turn on Stormi if anything is true that Mel's not rocking with Stormi. Then you're going to have some of the audience that's going to turn on Mel because they're going to feel like, well, you just ain't trying to get along with nobody in the group, da-da-da-da-da, why are you here type thing. So it's just going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. So hopefully everybody can get to one accord where they kind of reel things back in just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crazy, girl. It's just going to be, yeah. Somebody, I don't know, Nakia, that's a good question. When they ask you, where did it go, girl? I just had it. Nakia just asked like where, the better question was, where did Stormi get the audio and who gave it to her or something like that you asked. Yeah, you just asked that question and then you answered the question. I think it may be Love and Marriage Huntsville producers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If somebody is believing it came from a confessional, it could be that. And if it came from an interview, then she could have just went and grabbed that just to bring it up, And then that also still could have been a producer too. Like, hey, when you go into this scene, make sure you bring up this audio to Martell, see what he say. Could have been as simple as that. Let's see what else. Let me go back down. Where are we? So I don't think I finished. Did I finish Stormi? Yeah, I did finish Stormi. Okay. So this is where Miss Betty gets involved. Do y'all think Stormi like Melody for real? Child, Miss Betty said, do you think Melody likes Stormi for real? Girl, what? What are you saying here? Someone says, yep, Stormi is the one that has been moving funny on the internet. Mel hasn't. So again, do you think Stormi like Melody for real? Okay. Let's see what else was put out there. Someone says, Melody doesn't like nobody. That's not kissing her. And Miss Betty says, exactly. Miss Betty, you can't be doing stuff like this, girl. You can't be doing stuff like what is this? What is this, Miss Betty? Miss Betty, you can't be doing this. Then she says Stormi is not the one causing the drama. She never did. She never said or did anything against Mel. Mel is the one making accusations. Let's be honest here. Mel ain't make no accusation towards. She didn't say it towards a particular person. All she said was, I wonder who recorded this convo or whatever. Mel probably knew that it came from a confessional. But because y'all get in these groups on social media and let them fake pump you, you end up taking the bait. You know what I'm saying? Therefore creating issues that never were. So that's how it's like, you got to be smarter than that. You got to be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like that. That girl wasn't really making no accusations. All she said was, I wonder who recorded that. She could have been talking about a producer. She could have been talking about Disney herself. I don't even know how y'all even allowed somebody to add in Stormi into the mess. Like anybody, like use your common sense. If you were watching the show, you could tell they two different conversations. So whoever put that, oh my God, this Stormi record, nah, you just wanted something like that to happen. I mean, like who comes up with that? Like that's just what you wanted. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's see what else. So then this is a message that came from social media. Okay, this was on social media. The person says, it's amazing how you comment on all of Letitia and Destiny's pictures, but cannot not even like any of Melody's pictures. Wow, what a friend. And then Stormi says, I don't see her liking and commenting on mine, babe. Keep that same energy. Period. So when she says keep that same energy, what she's saying is if you're going to come to my page and you're going to try to check me on what it is I like and don't like, if you see that another person is not liking my post either, then go and say something to them. Don't let it be one-sided, as a lot of y'all like to do. Y'all like to make it just seem like this person is a problem, as if this person ain't got no problems in the world. You know, and sometimes I know for myself, I don't even be seeing people sometimes, and I actually be frustrated about it. Like, why do I see the same 10 people on my damn timeline? Like, can I sort my own stuff, please? Because I'm seeing stuff from 2 and 3 days ago. Can I filter to newest, please, so I can see the people that I actually follow? It makes no sense, right? So those are my thoughts, okay? That's my situation. That's not Stormi's situation, but that's where I'm at with it, okay? So yeah. I know this is probably pissing some of y'all male stands off, girl, but I'm not finna choose up on that damn team. I'm just gonna call it how it looks to me. Let's see what else. Where are we? Let me see. Yeah, we did that one. So when this person posted this in a different chat, Stormi says, I didn't lie though, babe. Why is it one-sided? I only noticed it because the fans tried to call me out about it. But since they did, the fact is she hasn't commented or liked mine either. And that's okay. That's absolutely okay. I don't measure friendship on likes and comments. That's not how I measure friendship, is what she said. Okay? So then someone goes on to say, I thought it was genuine when she initially came on the show. I guess I'm just built differently. If you're my friend, I just can't fuck with people who don't fuck with you. But her and her husband are really rocking with the skies. So I see her and Mel weren't really friends, but friendly for the show. So Stormi says, from my vantage point, there is no beef though. And then this person says, well, your mama about to start it. All in the comments insinuating Mel's not your friend. On God. I said, listen, I'm with you on that. Now I'm with you when you're right, baby. Your mama about to get it started. You feel what I'm saying? But, I mean, everybody's different, right? Like, I have 2 friends currently that don't really rock with each other. But I do not discuss them with each other. I just feel uncomfortable. Like, for me, everybody's different, though. I don't feel comfortable. Like, Talk that to her. When me and you hanging out, this how we hanging. You know what I'm saying? When I'm hanging with you, it's about us. Like we kicking it. You not, it ain't no shade, but you're a non-motherfucking factor. Like, no shade, girl. We over here trying to do what we do, okay? So I feel like those friendships, I think that's fine. I mean, I think it's okay. And keep in mind, while this person is saying, oh, I just can't fuck with, Mel actually was out here encouraging her friends to get to know said people, just like she did Destiny, just like she did Stormi. That's cool. This is where y'all F up. Again, if you engage in these friendships and you engage in conversation that's speaking negatively on her, then I think it makes sense. Like, I don't want to really rock with you, you know? So there's that. And then also you just got to build that trust factor too. Like, thank God, like I don't be with this person and then say, oh, well, such and such told me. Hell no, girl, you're not finna catch me in none of that. Such stuff had told me like her house had it. That's not this other person's business. I don't like that because I like to tell my own business. So I'm not finna do you like that, you know. So I mean, you know, grow up, people. Grow up. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? Where is the rest of it? Let me see, because it's a lot. Let me see where we are. We talked about that. We talked about this one. Okay, let's get into this one here. All right. So this person says, I don't think Mel likes Stormi for real. Mel moves funny with people that has a neutral ground with the people she doesn't like. From the few episodes, they actually showed Stormi in her own light. You can tell she is the one who is really at peace and doesn't do drama. I hope they remain friends because Mel needs some friends to hold her accountable and actually call her out on her BS. Okay. Stormi says, I like Mel and everybody on the cast. I think as people, they all totally rock. Okay, she says whether we friends or we associates, I don't dislike anybody. Okay, so this is Stormi continuing to say she ain't got no beef with nobody. She don't dislike nobody. Okay, so this is what Stormi is out here saying. All right. Excuse me. Let me see what Gigi's saying. What's up, Gigi? I really thought Stormi and Mel like rocked with each other. Shit. I guess nah, girl. I don't know. I mean, I think they're cool. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I do know Mama Betty is coming off like she don't like that woman. And that could be a problem for Stormi. Because when Mel find that out, which she already know, she probably gonna take that out on Stormi. And she gonna be like, B.I.T. Because she gonna probably look at it how a lot of people gonna look at it. If that's what your mama's saying, that's probably how you feel too. Yikes. Okay. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what some of the male stands are going to say about that as more people, as she don't really with more people on the cast. Like she just not like if that is true about Stormi. I wonder what y'all finna say. Anywho, so then Stormi says, Ma, since I was a little girl, you've always told me how you felt about my friends, even when I didn't see it. I've always prayed you were wrong. Today I have the same prayer. Most times, almost always you are right, but maybe this time is different. Let's hope so. Her mom says, it's the same. I've been warning you from day one. I haven't been wrong yet. Now, granted, I will say Mama does know. Okay? Mama always know. Okay? That's facts. I'm going to put that out there. However, Stormi, why you put this message up there? Why did you put this message up there? Only for your mama to respond. Now, see, I understand you when it comes to marketing and stuff. I get that. I know, you know what I'm saying? You like to do your work. The more they talking, whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? It's going to run the people over there to the website, whatever. Got that. Boom. Okay. All right. But I still feel like that could have been a text conversation because now with this post of what you're putting up, it's definitely leading into an underlining issue between you and Melody that the people don't know nothing about yet. And this is really, to me, not a good situation for nobody because, like I said, people going to turn on Stormi and then people finna turn on Mel because they're going to feel like Mel problematic. They're going to feel like Mel don't like to get along with nobody. Look at she ain't even fooling with the whole cast. So it's not a good situation at all. But if it's the truth, it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Train wreck waiting to happen. What else? All right. So then, Miss, let me see. Let me go back. Okay, yeah. So she said she ain't been wrong yet. So let's get to the other part. Where is it? All right. So then Mama Steele come back to the front. Mama Steele said, what help can you prove that Mel has given Stormi? I can recall 2 and prove 3 times Stormi has helped Mel. 1, allow her and her children to use her pool when they wanted to go swimming. And 2, the use of her home for shooting her video. And 3, the use of her home for her video release party. So you tell me, what help can you prove that Mel has given to Stormi? Stormi, let next season be your last season. Should you go into a new season, it need to be your last. Because if you do not wrangle your mama in, or whatever they say, ring her in, girl, and grab her back, it's gonna go just like Miss Wanda. Even if that's not how you feel. Because one thing these people gonna do, they gonna make you feel that way. They gonna make it that thing. For sure. So you need to reel her back. And I like her. You know, I was enjoying your mama back when the whole fight happened and she was in the car, in the back of the car, giving us all the tea, girl, because you couldn't give it to us. I was here for that. And she was cute. I said, yes, ma'am, Miss Betty. Yes, ma'am, Mama Steele. However, peace be still, Mama Steele, be still. Okay? Be still. Hush. This is not looking good. And I know that you're defending yourself, Stormi, but that's not making you look good either. That's not making you look good either. Let's see what else. And then, I feel like if there is an issue, y'all spoke on it prematurely too, which is also gonna make people look at y'all sideways. Like, I just feel like, I feel like y'all were baited with the question or whatever was put out there. And y'all be so trigger happy with the keyboard to respond. You know what I'm saying? And that's not how that should have went, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nakia, for putting that in the chat. I appreciate that. For confirming. She says, I hope I'm saying your name right, girl, because I feel like I'm messing it up. Forgive me. Stormi publicly addressed her mother to publicly calm it down while trying not to disrespect her mother. So she did try to get her. Okay, good. I'm glad she pulled her back, girl. Get it together. You trying to mess it up for me. I ain't got no beef and I don't want no fucking beef. And Stormi said if it ever comes down to her having beef, she gonna exit stage left. And I'm telling you, you need to exit after the next season. You might want to go. Okay? Because once the stands, or whatever you want to call them, once they have a set thought in their head, they're going to hold on to that. So it don't matter what you do, they're going to always twist and turn your statements, your actions, and everything to apply as something that's against the person that they are for. So it's going to be like a lose type of situation, you know. But I do think the audience is going to split. I do. I think there are going to be some people that's going to be like, oh, no, Mel is a problem, da-da-da-da. And I think it's going to be some people that are going to see Stormi as a problem. Meanwhile, I'm over here being Karen Huger because I'm going to be on the fence. And I'm just going to call things as I see them, okay? I'm not going to choose sides with you people. I'm just not going to do that. If one is wrong, they're wrong. Feel away and have a good day. Like, that's just how it's going to be, girl. Feel away and have a good day. We're going to be on to something next. Something else next. You know what I'm saying? Y'all over there still upset about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Girl, I'm over here on Potomac and other things, okay? So I'm just saying, feel away and have a good day. What else was there? Did we get into that? Yeah, that's what a mama. And then, like, why did you do this? Like, why the girl? It's giving Wanda so bad. So bad. It's giving Wanda so bad. And I hate that for you, girl. Because, girl, we don't even see Wanda no more. Girl, I hate that, like, really bad. Girl, I would get her phone and change her passwords. Do you hear me? Change them. Delete the app. Mama, let me see your phone. What you need? I need to get such number. Girl, app deleted. Hear me. Password changed. Cause you losing it. You're losing it, Mom. Come back. All right. So then someone says, Stormi's mother is doing a lot of speaking. And for clarification, so the fans of the show won't get Stormi's mother's feelings and Stormi's feelings misconstrued, or think that Stormi's mom is speaking for her. Stormi, what are your thoughts? How do you view your relationship with Melody? Did you hear that Melody didn't want you on the show like your mother said the Huntsville streets were saying? Girl, listen. Don't listen to them Huntsville streets. Don't. Because let Melody tell it on her page. They ain't even the top market of the folks that watch the damn show. So it's like, girl, they probably dry hating on that lady because she done sat up here and became a success out there in Huntsville. Meanwhile, they got to continue to report to the plant because they're upset that's where they have to work. But anyway, girl, so don't be sitting up there like, don't do that, okay? Don't listen to these Huntsville streets like that, girl. They just be talking. They just be talking. I know, because I'm from a small town, girl. They just be talking. You feel what I'm saying, girl? They just be talking. They just be coming up like, she ain't want that girl on the show. Blah, 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 blah. Like, girl, you don't know what that lady wanted on the show. She ain't want her on the show. Why the hell did she go film with her? You know what I'm saying? Why did she say, hey, can I use your house for this? Can I use your house for that? And formed a friendship. Like, she didn't want her on the show. I don't think Mel mind that lady being on the show because it wasn't going to affect her check. If that's what you want to do, okay, come on. That's fine. That's fine. But anyway, let's keep going. All right. I don't know why her mama here listen to the Huntsville street. Anyway, girl. So then Stormi says, hey, babe. My thoughts are this. My mom has her own discernment. I'm 34 years old and till this day make my own decisions and love on the people I choose to regardless of what anyone says. We are two different people. Historically, my mom has been right a lot and she's seen me hurt even after she's warned me. I don't think she likes to see that for me. I'm not hurt today. What that mean? I'm not hurt today. She says, I like everyone on the show. I think they're all great people. I don't have a beef with anyone. I don't plan on it. My hopes for sharing my likeness on Love and Marriage Huntsville is to show genuine authenticity, okay? Up and downs within my own life, not drama and beef with cast members. If that becomes a theme or even look like it, I will happily, gracefully exit stage left, okay? Well, okay? So those are the things that Miss Stormi had to say. She wanted to clarify yet again. She ain't got no beef with nobody on this show. I don't think it's a need to have no beef with nobody on the show. You know what I'm saying? That really ain't doing nothing to you. But again, I don't know the behind the scenes, you know. I don't know what that behind the scenes are. I don't know. When I think about Destiny and Mel, I think they were actual friends prior to the show. I don't know how long Stormi and Destiny been friends, and they shared things and stuff. So to find out that she's over there kikiing, you know, with a person that I'm not really cool with at this time, I understand that fallout. I don't know what's going on between Stormi and Destiny. I'm sorry, Stormi and Melody, and I don't know what Melody expectations were of Stormi either, considering the fact that I don't even think they've been friends that long, so I don't know. So, I mean, hey, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's really good with that. But Melody did come to the front. When a lot of those things were put out there, Melody came to the front. And this is what Melody had to say, okay? One of the posts says, it's like, well, at least she reposted what somebody else said. They said, it's like it's like the whole cast on a I'm hating Melody stage of their life. Ah, ha, 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 ha. No, she says, and I'm loving it for them because they so mad. Ah, ha, 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 ha. You know I'm the queen of the city, bitch. That's why you mad. A little bit. A little bit. Or at least you know I'm the face of the city and that's why you mad. So then Melody goes and she says, I've been super busy today, enjoying family and working. But let me say this. Considering I've already had the convo tonight with the person who wanted to have it, when I spoke of secret recordings on Twitter, I wasn't speaking on anybody who is currently in my home. There's a whole lot that has transpired that makes me protect myself, including getting my home scanned for recording devices. And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Now, key thing that she said was when let me see. She says, let me go back. She says, but let me say this. Considering I've already had the convo tonight with the person who wanted to have it, it makes me wonder, Stormi, were you that person that wanted to have it to get clarification to get your mom to calm the hell down with what she was doing on social media? Like, confirm to this lady that we good and you wouldn't even talk about me, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I do think, though, Mel, I do think it's a bit extreme to say that you over there getting your house checked for recording devices. Now, granted, some part of me feel like you should do that in general when you're moving into a house because you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So if you have the means to be able to check, because you just never know who probably got a little camera plugged in the wall and a little this over there. So, do your due diligence. But as far as like this right here, girl, that came from either an interview you already did or the confessional, like somebody already said. That I don't think that came by way of just no conversation, unless it was a conversation that we don't know about, right? And then maybe that would justify why she's trying to, get these devices and get the house scanned and all this other stuff like that. But it's giving 20 on 10. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Niecy Dixon, because her being a Scorpio, you know what I'm saying? She tell you a lot and you learn a lot. It's giving 20 on 10. It's giving 20 on 10. Girl, the stand's going to be upset. But I'm just being honest, girl. Okay? Feel away and have a great day. That's all that I can tell you. Feel away, have a great day. But yeah, so that's what's been going on in the Love and Marriage Huntsville streets. The girls are not necessarily fighting, but the fans are definitely tussling. And they live. As much as they say they want to keep the drama off of social media, they always run to social media to do it because what? They need social media. Period. Girl, they had a whole segment called Social Media Mania. Girl, they need social media. So Giselle, don't ever try and downplay social media, girl. So much you don't get a check from them. Girl, what? Don't say that. Don't say that, girl. And then for Robin to sit right next to you talking about some she just, y'all, we just glad that y'all watching it and talking about it. Yeah. Don't act like social media ain't got no impact. Boo. But anyway, girl, yes, it was a good review. Miss Ann, I listened to that earlier today. It was a really good review from Miss Niecy Dixon. So yes, honey. That's all that I got for real, though. I just wanted to come to y'all, chat with y'all. I haven't been live in a minute. So I just wanted to, run through a few things, let you guys know what's been happening out here in these streets, Yeah, so that's really it. Just make sure you ease up and moonwalk out of them Huntsville streets because, girl, that can't be trusted for real. What you said? Just give me the book, Mel. Give you what book? Give you what book? When she said someone currently in my home, I thought she meant Martell. Currently, he ain't never been in her house. He ain't never been in there. Okay. Let's entertain this. What if Martell put something in the kid's bag when he brought them back? I don't know. But for me, watching Martell do this speech, as I said in my review, shout out to the people on Patreon because only the people on Patreon have seen the review. But the speech was giving elementary. Okay, it was giving first graders, second graders, kindergartners getting up there doing a Martin Luther King speech and want to make sure they remember all their lines with a piece of paper. So with that being said, do you really think he able to put that in that baby bag? I don't know if the intelligence is all the way there, but then maybe I'm underestimating him, because, hey, he was able to get away with a mistress for God knows how long. So who the hell am I? I'm just telling you what my thoughts are. Let's see. I believe she was talking about Martell. She probably can't say his name directly, and Martell wants to record her for court. And that's kind of what this other person is saying. But I just, I don't know. I don't think that's Martell. I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to pull up. Let me pull this back up. Okay? Including getting my home scanned for recording devices. Girl, he ain't never been in her house unless she was giving us cap on the last episode. But you know what you said that was key for me. Now that I'm thinking about it, you said I believe she was talking about Martell. She probably can't say his name. It was that part. She probably can't say his name directly because she said, I've already had the convo tonight with the person who wanted to have it. So, but what kind of convo was that? So it could have been, she said, the person. Either that or she's keeping it mysterious like those tweets. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been for anybody. I don't know. But, I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, okay? But I see we have over about 600 people in the chat. Definitely go ahead and like up the video. I do appreciate it. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have yet to subscribe to the channel, honey. I'm Jamie. That's me. I thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe. If you like to get exclusive content, early access to content, definitely find me over on Patreon. The link will be down below. Go ahead and join us. We do have a ball over there. Yeah, I appreciate all of the support. Thank you guys. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.